All right. This is a little preview. I'm going to try to take you guys for a ride on the Super73. It's raining outside right now, so I figured I'd start in the shop and make a quick video of all my stuff. Doing a bunch of battery builds. Test my batteries. There's a 20S5P that will be combined with that 20S5P stacked, so I could have them individual put inside the stealth frame. Not quite done. Still got some stuff to do, but it's getting there. My first build, Northrock fat bike. Rub the battery out of it so I can put it in that. The battery in there right now is temporary. I'll be building 3 or 4S 20P battery for that. For right now, it's 52 volt, just over a kilowatt hour. I think it's 1.2 kilowatt hours. I got that Sabaton controller. I was thinking about taking the seat off, hollowing out the back right here real good, and making the controller, it fits in between these two frame rails pretty good and hides up in the seat, so there's only a teeny gap, at which point I need to put the batteries somewhere else. I can't find a Halong Dolphin Shark down tube style case that will go on battery mounts that will accommodate at least 60 21700 cells, because that's what I got. That's what I've been working with, is the Tesla cells. For right now, this I'm zip tied and bungee corded and just, you know, test mode. But 52 volts, running about 3000 watts through this big clunky Sabaton. Awesome, super strong unit, but it's big. No display. I just use a cell phone GPS and check my Bluetooth stuff in the motor and whatnot. Getting up to full charge right now. Almost there. The optional controller, grabbed for my buddy. We got a couple of them. We got some Bolton bike that was completely disassembled from. Anyhow, so he ended up with a couple extra controllers that I robbed from him for testers, and I'll probably end up giving them back and ordering some. It's KLS 7212 SW. I'm just gonna use one of them. He has the bike that's the kind of the donor bike for these to use for my Super is a 2-wheel drive Denzel something. And it's not assembled, so I'm just using those. These little tiny, for reference, little tiny controllers. There's 2 of them here. They're tied together. I mean, obviously they're wired themselves, but then tied together with the throttle so you can view both wheels at the same time. The difference, this is 2 of them, and that's one of those. The width is, I don't know, it's about 2 inches, and it's a huge differential. I'm not real good. I've used this GoPro about 3 times, and I have no clue what I'm doing, so bear with me. Anyhow, here's going to be some tester controllers, or one I'll use anyways as a tester controller. And for now, that's the little Super. Still the factory 500 watt geared motor. That got my little amp meter going. Gotta, as I'm riding, carefully take a little peek down every once in a while and see what my watts used and the watts used actual and total. It keeps a little log. Great $20 unit. Tells you what you're doing. Look down at it without wrecking. I've been right up about 3,000 watts pushing to that little 500 watt motor and ride for 2, 3, 4 miles at a time, and I haven't had any instance of that back wheel heating up. Granted, it's winter time. Snowed a little tiny bit yesterday, melted off. It doesn't snow too much around here. It's kind of like you have to go find it in the hills. So it's been a little bit cold. I assume on a really hot day, ramming on it, you're going to melt some nylon gears in there. But for right now, it's killing it, and it's only 52 volts. My plan is to go 72, and it'll be a build a little bit smaller than this. Sorry, I'm killing my own lighting here. Here we go. It might make a little bit of difference. Yeah, there's that one, and then I have 2 BMSs, so I could be able to use both batteries or one in the Stealth. Another battery for my buddy's bike that I'm assembling for him. He's got a, I forget what it is, something I'm putting a CYC X1 Pro Gen 2 into it. Anyhow, it's the shop, it's the bikes, it's a little Radwagon I got for my girl, and then the cruiser, front hub, 1500 watt, whatever. Way overkill for that cruiser bike. It goes like 32 miles an hour. It keeps on peeling out everywhere. Anyhow, I'll post another video when I hear it stop raining on this roof, and we go for a cruise. So far I've got this thing at 41 miles an hour. Anything past about 10 miles an hour, pedals are absolutely useless. So it's obviously throttle only. And yeah, when it stops raining over here in Oregon, I'll post this next video. Later, guys.